Okay, 702 has us on in the background. So
Oh, yeah.
there you are. Hey, what's up? Where's 702 area code? Is that California? I don't even know. 702 area code.
No, it's Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. All right. I was right. That's what I thought it was. 702 Las Vegas. So who am I speaking with?
Joe Ippolito.
Joe. How you doing today?
Good. I put in the scrolling thing in regards to, I've been in tech for 35 years, and Murphy's Law has always been around.
Yes.
And I put a bounty on his head of $1 million 35 years ago, and nobody's collected yet.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's funny. There's two. I always joke whenever I'm showing someone something like a demo, it's bound to go wrong. Like something's like it just worked like 5 minutes ago. I swear. And then this has a lot of moving parts, even though it seems when you're watching it seems very simple. Oh, okay, you hear me, you hear you can watch the comments, but it is a couple of things that are mixed together. So that's why you never know and I'm just running it on my Mac computer basically with a little mixer. So, but you also, I mean, there's a lot of things going on here, but anyway, so Joe, are you a geek or what? Is that why you called in and just to say like,
no, I've always been following you and been an original follower of KTLA since it started with the morning news. I have an office here in Summerlin, and I have an office in Newport Beach. So when I'm here, I just watch from here online, which is great because it still keeps you in contact. But I've always been in software sales, mostly with IBM. And then in 2005, I went and did my own business. But I love what you're doing,
wow.
Because every year when you're in sales, they up your quota and decrease the amount you're getting paid. So it's like, I can do this for myself.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, well, sorry, I was a little distracted because part of my office fell down here. I use those. Do you ever use those command strips? Basically my entire house is held together with those things. So.
Yeah, they're not all that great.
They are if you let them set. I've noticed that if you see, I'm kind of an impatient person, and so I'm the kind of person that will put something up and then it's like wait 24 hours before you actually put the heavy picture on there. And I'm the person that doesn't do that. And next thing you know, I just had a big piece fall down. But it's all. I mean, look, this is a work in progress. This is what's so much fun about this because when I go to KTLA, everything we have a team of 1,000 people that are making that everything is perfect. Everything looks good. People look good. The set looks good. When I come home, this is what happens. It's just a free-for-all. And that's part of the beauty of this world we live in, that you can, do this kind of stuff from your house. All you need is an internet connection and some equipment.
The thing that's funny is the very first computer I sold was the size of the room that you're in and was only 1 megabyte.
Unbelievable. I mean, the stuff what we're carrying in our pocket, the cell phones we have nowadays are, just so advanced, and we sit there and we're like, okay, well, this one's a little bit better specs than that one. But the reality is they're unbelievable compared to, I had a 386 SX16. That was my first computer. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
So that had, I don't remember the memory on that computer, but I remember it was like, it had to be like, 2 megabytes or something at the most? I don't even know. That was, if that. It might have been less. I just remember booting that thing up for the first time, and it was just like magic, it was just like, oh my God, this is the future. And then I remember before the internet, like trying to get on the internet, and, back in those days, it was like AOL was your best. For the average person, AOL was kind of like your on-ramp. And I just remember waiting every day because AOL had like they had their own thing, but then they had like their internet portal where you can go to any website, and so,
dial-up was horrible.
Oh gosh, it was so. But here's the thing: remember when they had like you went from like 56K was like the speed that you wanted, but like I remember before that it was like 16 or so, I don't know, it was like something slower, and like I remember, if I could just get a 56K modem, everything in life will be perfect.
Yes.
And now I'm just waiting for my gigabit to come into my place because that's what I'm excited for. I got a taste of 500 down and up at Google when I was there for their event, and that was just unbelievable. I wanted to download the entire internet. So that was I was like, I'm not a BitTorrent guy, but I was about to be because of that stuff. But I didn't.
Exactly. But it's amazing how the internet has completely changed now, and our cell phone is actually our brain on the web, and it's like, my God, that's completely different.
Carlos, he's putting it. Yeah, Carlos, 28.8. Oh yeah, that was good. 28.8 was living large back then. But that's the thing. It's like, these cell phones. I know people say like our memories are going and all that stuff. But I read a book that actually kind of said that that's a good thing, that we're offloading a lot of our brains to the web, because like I use Evernote, remember everything, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, because we're actually thinking, maybe our brains are freed up to do more things. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's sort of what the thesis was in the book that I read. So I thought that was pretty good. I like that idea.
No, I definitely agree with you. It's like, why should we, it's called brain just in time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Brain just in time. It's like Google is our cache for everything, right? It's just keep it all in there and search for it when you need it quickly. Yep. All right. Well, I'm glad this is working. Everyone's seeming to say that this is everything is loud and clear, which is good. The Facebook Live is working. Seems like the connection's good. The Blog Talk Radio is good. So the only thing I need to do is just kind of polish things up, especially with the set falling apart. and adding some things to my people are saying my desk is too bare back here. So I know if you ever watch like the YouTubers, they always have like funny little things back here. So maybe I'll do some of that. I'll take a note from them. But Joe, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll have you back on when the show is back on for real.
Sure. Thanks. Have a great day.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye. That, folks, is how it's done. I mean, how much fun is that we can do stuff like this? So, Joe, clearly, I love that I've boiled you down to all the real geeks in here. So now this show, the one I'm doing, Rich on Tech Live, I actually, I want to talk to the geeks and the non-geeks, because I just want to, answer the questions that you guys have in a variety of, from novice to expert. I don't need to necessarily just appeal to the other experts out there, because you guys already know what's going on. So someone asked about what I'm doing at 2. So I'm doing a Friends podcast at 2 o'clock. So it's not live. So it's recorded, and it won't be for air, but I'll tell you when that comes out later on. It's actually a money podcast. So that's kind of fun. All right, so I think we're good for today. I'm very happy to report that so far we've been going for 37 minutes, and it is working. So I can't believe it. So that's good. Even my little sound effects are working. So I need a.
You're listening to Rich on Tech.
I need someone to come up with some of these things for me, because I have 4 stingers that I have, but I'm gonna create some more so we can have some fun here. Anyway, so this is it. This is what's gonna happen. This is where I'm gonna be, and I think I like the wider angle camera better because it just looks better. I think it's not so close like the other camera was like this. Oh my God! Oh, how you doing? I don't think I want to be that close up to you guys, as much as I love you guys. So this is it. I think we found the setup. I will redecorate the desk. And Derek says Google Fiber in LA anytime soon. I haven't heard anything about Google Fiber in LA, but I do know that AT&T Gigapower is coming to LA, and I am super excited for that because I need that. I have what do I have now? I have 70. What do I have? 50 down or something like that, which is fine. But I need faster. I want the full gig. So try Fever, Brian. Let's see. Henry says, I'm not an expert. I use YouTube and Google to figure out my blunders and fixes. Yep, that's it. I mean, it's amazing. Oh, the sound effects are loud. Okay, so maybe the sound effects are too loud. I can bring those down a little bit. So let's see.